Young and the Restless revealed that Diane was so confused by Phyllis's death that she didn't think she could commit such a murder. Will Jack and Kyle stand up to vindicate Diane's actions or not? Diane is trying to whitewash her actions, but can anyone believe her? Fake death was in all of Phyllis's plans. She was deliberately trying to get Diane into a trap. We know Phyllis Summers purposely annoys Diane Jenkins in a room to drive Diane into a frenzy, setting up the fake murder stage and dragging Diane into a situation where things are going to go badly for her. Diane will be put into a trap that Phyllis and Jeremy have prepared. Diane bites and threatens to strangle Phyllis to death in front of Jack Abbott, Kyle Abbott, and Summer Newman. And if Phyllis appeared to be strangled afterwards, that would put Diane under suspicion. Jeremy may create fake evidence to accuse Diane of murder. Through that evidence, Diane will not deny. Phyllis is based on the fake death scenario that Diane used in the past to escape the city. In order to accuse Jeremy of being unjustly guilty, even Phyllis seemed to face another grim fate. Diane could be pointed at her and faced with countless questions. Jeremy will do anything to avenge what Diane did to her. Phyllis and Jeremy have been preparing for a long time. Phyllis can do her part by posing as a corpse, but Jeremy can also hire EMT Carson to sell the story. Maybe EMT Carson made a deal with Jeremy and would help Phyllis fake her death at the fake crime scene. It is possible that Jeremy will pretend to take an engagement ring Jack gave to Diane as evidence for Diane. It is possible that Diane will also be found after the police investigation is conducted. There are still some loose ties to tie up with the coroner and all that, but EMT Carson can help take the next important steps in officially faking Phyllis's death. Will the arrival of Walter Belenke may help make Jeremy and Phyllis's plan more difficult. Besides, the arrival of EMT Carson will be to make it difficult for Phyllis to escape from the city, so he can even join later. It's time to expose Jeremy's dirty plot, and Phyllis, EMT Carson, is able to confess his part in the deadly deception as his back is against the wall. The plan is to escape from the city after pretending to be dead seems to be a very difficult thing indeed. It's only a matter of time until the plan falls apart. But this storyline will actually play out for a while as Phyllis is having a funeral coming up. Will anyone notice the fake funeral cover up by Jeremy and Phyllis? Young and the Restless says that Jeremy and Phyllis may be scrambling to make some updates to their plan when it falls apart. So stay tuned for the news on what's to come. Young and the Restless, other great reveals, news, and updates, so visit often for more Y&R insights.